This is Steve with the NSAF, and we're here after the Great American Cross Country Festival back at the Embassy Suites Hotel with our two coaches from Kingwood High School who we're so glad joined us this weekend. Tate Symons for the boys on the left and Jeremy Dye for the girls on the right. And coaches, let me start with you, Coach Symons. You had been to this festival way back in the early days of it, back between 2000 and 2003. Just thinking about what you experienced today, is there any comparison to what it was like 12, 14 years ago when you were here?
It's a great meet. I mean, it's always been a great meet. I think that's why people like coming here to this meet. I think the older I get and the longer I'm into coaching, I even appreciate things like this more. And I understand more what the kids can gain from a big meet like this and the opportunities that are given. I think I appreciate things more. It's always been a good meet. I know our kids loved it out here, but it was a good time.
Coach, tell us a little bit about the trip, sort of how it began. I know you guys flew here Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening. Mm-hmm. And tell us about the beginning of the trip and what you guys did Friday as you got ready for the meet and had an opportunity to meet some local folks from Raleigh here.
Yeah, so Friday morning we got to meet with some people who have been extremely generous to us, and we went over to the course, did our course inspection, got to see kind of what was in store for us, and ate and did certain things, just kind of everything to prepare for today, and getting to know the area, Cary, and the area a little bit better. But the trip here, we got out. We had school late Thursday, and then went straight to the airport from school. We got to the hotel about midnight Thursday.
And I think we heard that you met with the Greater Raleigh Sports Alliance and the Chamber of Commerce too. Tell us a little bit about that. When kind of like gave you the keys to the city or something?
Yeah, they did. We showed up. We had a package with all kind of goodies, and I know the kids were excited about that.
Okay.
And then they gave us a $500 gift card, which paid for all the kids' food yesterday.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And it was nice. I mean, everybody's gone above and beyond, starting with the NSAF, and it just continued through. The teams were nice. Everybody was it was just a great experience.
We talked to a coach from New Jersey who said her team raised
Seneca
in a car wash of Seneca, and Coach Karen said they raised a bunch of money for you guys, and I think the girls had an opportunity to meet them too. Tell us a little bit about that.
Right. So yesterday during course inspection, I met with her. And she gave me the check and a wonderful card that the girls had all signed and written little messages to everyone. Okay. So we took a picture with that when we got back. And then today the girls got to talk and they met up. And so right after the race we got to talk to them. And so it was super. So we started following them on Twitter and Instagram and everything. So they're kind of like, I feel like we're somehow connected now. They're kind of like our sister team in New Jersey, So that was really neat. And meeting Courtney Frericks and Craig Ingalls today was cool. The girls were really excited to meet them, and they got autographs for some of the girls back home. So that was awesome.
Well, Courtney's really kind of a new distance hero to a lot of these girls, isn't she?
Yes. Yeah. I went. At back home, some of the other teams, other sports, have gotten to meet with like the Houston Texans and the Houston Astros, and the girls were like, maybe we can meet with Courtney Frericks, and it was awesome to be able to meet with her today.
Well, Coach, I remember one thing you said a few weeks ago was that the kids were so excited about this, they were having a hard time sort of keeping balanced and focused on the long-term goals for the whole season, and you had to have a few talks with them. Given all that and just how the kids were preparing for today, how do you feel they ran today? I know your number one guy ran a 15:38 for starters.
He did. He ran well. I think, as coaches, we always try to keep them on the right track. And our kids are good. They listen. They do what we ask them to do. And they were excited about running today. And so, we got here and we didn't change our training for one meet. We trained through everything to get ready for our state meet. And they performed well, and I was really proud of them.
You feel like it was kind of a step along the way towards your eventual goals at the end of the year?
It's definitely a step along the way. And, I think I underestimated going back up that hill twice for us was a doozy today.
Yeah.
You know, in Kingwood, Texas, you don't have a lot of hills.
No, yeah, I've been in that area.
And going downhill at first, you know, my 15:38 PR, he said, Coach, I
Nick,
PR'd
right?
through the 800.
Yeah.
Nick PR'd through the 800. So it was kind of funny to watch that. And the experiences they learn, they'll be better at our state meet because we ran today.
And how did you feel your girls ran, Coach? See, I thought I heard that one of them was either sick or injured, or the
Right,
couple...
yeah, Mackenzie had been injured, and this is only her second race of the season.
Okay.
But we were, you know, it's such a fast start, and we were actually in 4th place if you look at the 2K split. So like through the 2K split, we were running really fast, and then those hills, man, we don't, like Coach said, we're not able to train for those hills, and going out that fast and then trying to come back up those hills. You know, it kind of opened our eyes to what we still need to do to get ready for our state meet. We still have a month or so until our state meet, so there's some things we can do to get ready for that.
Now, I've noticed you guys have been getting some media attention from like the Houston newspapers, the local version of that, and also have there been any other like television or any other folks that have been publicizing what you guys have been going through and adjusting to this new situation back in Houston?
Yeah, well, I mean, with cross country specifically, I mean, at our school, there's been a lot. There's been a lot of tons of area organizations have come by. Like a lot of the kids at our school got to go to the KISS concert for free.
Oh, I heard something about that. Yeah.
Richie Sambora of Bon Jovi signed the autographed guitar that's going to auction to raise money for the school. The baseball team, the Astros, gave them playoff tickets and some stuff, and the Houston Texans have given football shoes, and they met some of the players and stuff. So there's been a lot of stuff going on in Houston. This was our big thing for cross country. This was amazing.
Kids, yeah, it was really neat.
Had any of your kids were any of them flying for the first time? Or had all of them flown before?
I think they've all flown. I think now flying without their parents for the first time.
Right.
And of course, staying in a hotel 2 nights with teenagers is not always the funnest thing in the world to do.
Yeah.
3 nights.
Yeah, 3 nights.
We're staying 3 nights.
But they're good kids, so they've done a good job.
So it's been everything you've hoped for so far.
It's
more.
Yeah, beyond expectations for me, for sure.
Wow, well, that's fantastic.
I know they're already asking me, Coach, we come back next year? Coach, come back next year?
We might have to do a fundraiser and get back.
Yeah. Well, I have a feeling if you do, you'll make those funds pretty efficiently, I would guess.
Yeah.
Everybody's as excited as they are. Now, you've got, I guess, about a couple weeks until the districts and regional meets.
Yeah, district for us is next week.
Okay.
Next week, next Friday.
And then it's obviously not easy. It's 6A you guys are in, right?
Yep.
And then the state meet is where?
It's at Old Settlers Park in Round Rock, Texas.
Okay.
It's November 4th.
In November. First weekend.
Yeah. And then hopefully to the Woodlands for Nike South or NXN South, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, man, we're so glad to have had you here, and good luck the rest of the season, and hope you all have a safe trip back.
Thank you very much.